Dead. Wow, this is a shitty set of packages, my god. Half of the queens are dead. That is terrible. So I have added 6 new colonies to my apiary today from packages that I got. I received them on Wednesday. I couldn't install them until today. It's Friday, so only 2 days. They were in a garage with a fan running on them, plenty cool in there. I sprayed them down with sugar water like they said, like they say to do. And I get out here to install the packages, and 3 of the 6 queens are dead. I'm pretty frustrated with that. Today is May 19th, so I received them on the 17th, and one of the packages had the date of May 10th on it, so I assume that they actually shook them out on May 10th. All the cans are empty. They built comb in the packages, so they've been in those packages for a long time. So I guess based on the time, if they've actually been in those packages for 9 days, I'm not that surprised. I'm kind of surprised with that number that there's not more dead bees, but it's pretty frustrating. I spent over $1,200 on 6 packages, and 3 of the queens are dead. So I will have to contact and see what they can do for me. When I opened the packages and found 3 dead queens out of the 6 packages, all the feeder cans were completely empty, and the bees had built a decent amount of comb in them. I believe the bees had been in those packages for an extended period of time. And that's where the frustration lies, spending as much money as we do on packages and then having the bees treated like that. Now, I'm not calling out this company, I'm not naming this company in the video. You will see that in the documentation and communication from this company, I've redacted their name and anything that I think can identify them. I just want you to be aware of what you can get into when buying a package of bees from a large company when they're shipping the bees across country, and potentially think about contacting a local bee club or even a local beekeeper directly and see if you can get a package of bees or a nuke directly from them. So I placed my order for the bees on February 6th of this year. Things to note on this page are the original date of delivery was supposed to be May 6th, and the unit price was listed at $190. They also asked if I wanted to add insurance, which it looks like I clicked yes. About a month later, I started getting updates, which I did really appreciate. I wanted to highlight this specific language about insurance. It says insurance covers the cost of a replacement package if original package is lost, damaged in transit, or package arrives with significant loss. But I'm paying the insurance. More about that later. I wonder what would have happened if I didn't pay for the insurance. The first update I received was on March 7th, advising me that California was having unprecedented weather as far as rain and cold and even snow. This second update came on April 12th, advising me that the delivery I was expecting on May 6th was now going to arrive on May 13th. And then on May 9th, I received this update stating that my packages would not even ship until May 16th. Now, I did receive them on May 17th, but if you remember back in the rant I had at the beginning of this video, I'm pretty frustrated with that. Okay, I guess it wasn't too bad. One of the packages was labeled as May 10th, and I do believe the bees were probably shook out at that time, meaning that they spent 7 days in transit, 2 days in my garage, before I was able to install them. So I needed to document my claim online, which I did from my phone, still out in the field. You can see the 3 dead queens labeled there, 3 JPEGs for the pictures that I had to provide of the dead queens, and then my note requesting the queens be overnighted to me because it was Friday and I was leaving Sunday for a 5-day trip. I didn't get a reply until Tuesday of the following week, and of course I was gone on my trip, and I did not have cell service. Yes, it was one of those kind of trips. When I got back from the wilderness, I sent this reply. This was on a Thursday. Again, I didn't get a reply until the following Tuesday, but this time they said that they were just going to go ahead and ship me the bees. Some relief. Some confusion. And bring back the frustration. Followed by return of compensation. And then more confusion. What jumped out at me when I was looking back at the documentation with this transaction was that the insurance cost. They tacked on $10 insurance per package that I had to pay. It's that they're bees. They package them. They package them the way that they think they should be shipped. They ship them, and it's on me to pay the insurance to make sure that they package them and ship them appropriately. So I pay $10 per package, so that's $60. I got reimbursed for 3 packages, but I still paid for insurance for the 3 packages that I didn't get reimbursement from. So that I thought was interesting. I'm sure it is what it is, and they all do it. A lot of us, small beekeepers or first-time beekeepers, are people who are buying from these, buying packages from these large companies. Just want you to understand what you might be getting into when buying a package of bees. Again, I'm not calling this company out because I think this happens with all the big companies. This is how they ship, bees in large quantities around the country. Thank you for watching.